Hi, everyone. Welcome to Centered Healers today. My name is Debbie Jo, and I lead this bandwagon at the moment. So, the power of being in the moment, right? Like the power of being in the moment. What is that? How do you go about your day and what that looks like? Um, Being present in each moment. It's so easy to go down the thought process of thinking, a very active brain. So this, that, if, what, how, could, when, should goes on to keep us away from being in the present moment. So I am a book reader because I find remembrance seems like I get those moments where you're like, oh, I'm like, oh, remembrance. We hear that, right? We're remembering um, lessons or understanding, or when we have those moments, it's our expansion of who we are, our wisdom, our knowledge. This is part of the journey, is remembering and bringing forth our knowledge and wisdom. So I will always probably have books. And today is more of a gratitude. It's a little bit of everything. So if you're sticking around this far, thanks. The Power of Kabbalah, right? My mom was kind enough to gift me a whole set way back when. And so they've always been in my life for, I don't know, 20 plus years now at this time. And I am going on just a little journey to say thank you. She's no longer amongst us here on this realm. She does show up often, like all of our ancestors do, especially when we call them forth from a very peaceful, loving place. They walks amongst us and check in on us. I truly believe that gives my soul peace and knowing. So with that being said, we're coming into the holiday season, and it's rush, 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 rush. Got to get this, got to get that, got to get this, got to get that. So out of by Yuta Berg, The Power of Kabbalah, we are going to just read just a page. It's on page 102. The long supermarket line. The next time you find yourself stuck in a long line at an ATM machine, traffic jam, or supermarket checkout counter, resist your urge to react. Do not get frustrated. Do not become impatient. Do not get angry. The line is there to test you and give you an opportunity not to react. If you do react, the situation controls you. The situation becomes the cause, and you the effect. One day I'll get this figured out. I always remember that the reason for not reacting in the long supermarket line, the crazy driver who cuts you off on the interstate, or your brother-in-law who irritates you to no end, has nothing to do with being polite, nor has it to do with good morals, ethics, or any other altruistic principle. It has to do with you, as in what's in it for you. So this goes back to another principle that I've been brought into my remembrance of. Things happen for us, not to us. So in that moment, it's not that, and this is another thing I'm learning is, of the mirror effect. We're all going to be talking about these moments to moments. So a lot of times people are like, the mirror effect, the mirror effect. Well, it's really about what it's for you that is resonating in the mirroring of, right? So we can take this example in the supermarket, driving down the road, traffic, whatever. What's in it for you? So emotions, our ego, or whatever people want to shadow self, however they want to identify that with, that irritability that's coming up, or that annoyance, or however, it's something we have to work on, like not being irritable in the moment, or not being frustrated in the moment, or however, because when we resist that urge to be whatever's being triggered, whether it's irritability, huffy puffy, or oh my gosh, lines just take forever. I find the most fun in lines. I get disappointed now because I'm always going right straight through the line. They're like, oh ma'am, come over here. I'm like, no, I'm good. It's just silly stuff now, like things that I've been practicing for a very long time. It just doesn't happen. And it's taken a while. It doesn't mean that I still don't become tested. Like, let me tell you, like it's always a path of growing into yourself and becoming more aware, and your expansion does get tested. It's part of the expansion. We get comfortable at this level of existence, and you're like, oh, got it all figured out. And then whoosh, right on into the next level. And it's like, are you sure you got it figured out? Is that really, are you sure you're centered in your heart? Because we will expand upon that and push. It's our growth. It's truly being authentic to ourselves, understanding that everything is evolving, turning, and moving forward. So, this is a good practice. Like, I want to bring information to people that you can go and practice on a daily, that are simple techniques that you can just take a deep breath, standing in the line, and understand that that line isn't going to go any faster, and be aware, and just don't allow our ego self to ruin the moment, because there's always a reason for you being in that line. What if it is to be great, show graciousness to the person in front of you or behind you? Why not, if there's an older individual behind you, you put your stuff on the line belt and you turn around and you offer a hand to the individual behind you to help the line move forward? What if it's just that simple act of kindness that that person needs for some reason, and you have a choice to sit there, like, and show an act of thankfulness and awareness and help somebody? Or are you going to stew in your own whatever going on at that moment, and whatever you're pulling forward, because, oh, you got to do this or that, or this or that, or this or that. You got to run to this, or like to the next grocery store. You got to get this purchase, or you got to do that, especially with the holidays upon us. So I always see a lot of frustrated people walking around the holidays, and I'm like, why are the holidays going to pull this out of you? Like, then get rid of the holidays if that's what it's going to do. I don't know what to tell you. Like, but it's just so much more. Just be mindful, be aware, be present, be in the moment, and grow. And tell me how this works for you. Like, get back on here, come back and find us. Be like, is this one simple little trick being what's in it for you? Why is that line backed up? Or why are we having a traffic jam at this moment during the day? Can we shift our perspective to saying, what if it's to keep me protected? What if it's for me to slow down and be in the moment of the present reality, and be grateful for everything that you have in your buggy, or help somebody that needs help, or whatever the case might be for you, because everything is for us. Now, they're not always yummy. I'm a firm believer there's just some not yummy moments in life, but I can also find gratitude. They were crummy, but I can also find love in myself for overcoming and not being stuck in a place that couldn't move past it. that is what today's long supermarket line of life tidbit is. So if you find yourself stuck, just be present. Bring yourself back to the moment and just be something that somebody else needs. A smile. As Sean said yesterday, we were chatting, and said, what is one simple step that you could be and do in life on a daily to help uplift other people and set an example? And he said, smile. So leave smiles where you go today, even in the frustrated moments, long supermarket lines, the absolute traffic jams that people have to sit in for sometimes hours, or at any given moment. Just smile. It can shift somebody else's reality that could be having a bad day. And in that, one little act has a ripple effect across the world and will absolutely help other people smile. So go be the smile today. Be present in the moment, and let me know how this tidbit helps you. Much love and light to each of you. Thanks for stopping by at Centered Healers, and we will catch you next time.